It is such an honor to be here with you this evening. And I would like to really start by saying that I think no one who deserves to be honored and appreciated more than the health workers in and for Palestine, particularly in Gaza. Those are the true heroes of our time, and they will always be remembered by every Palestinian, by all of us as such human heroes, the heroes of our day. I want to mention two. One is here with us. I was honored to be seated next to her, who just recently returned from Gaza, Dr. Victoria Rose. Please stand, Victoria. Let them see you. And among the long list of British and international doctors, I also want to recognize a doctor that is now in Gaza, in Nasser Hospital, operating tens of most needed operations on children without electricity, without anesthesia, without any real medical supplies or machines. That is Dr. Maynard. And my friends, I'm really touched by the presence of my friend and colleague, the ambassador of South Africa. South Africa has shown the world what it means to be a state actor in our world. Take your responsibility seriously. Defend justice, defend international law, hold war criminals to account. Thank you, South Africa. Thank you, Ambassador Mamandele. And as much as we know that there are principal countries like South Africa, like Colombia, yes, like Colombia, like Ireland, like Spain, like Norway, and many others. We also know the countries, the governments that are complicit. We know them. We know those who are still silent, those who are still sending arms to Israel, those who are still shielding Israel from any accountability, those who are still providing financial support, diplomatic support, legal support, and we promise you accountability will come for each and every government that has been complicit in the genocide of the Palestinian people. But such a vibe, such most inspiring event, we must thank health workers for Palestine and the founders of Health Workers for Palestine, for this movement, for this energy, for this humanity. Dr. Omar Abdelmanan, Amira Al-Imrawi, Muhammad Imran, and the team here. My friends, I need not to give you numbers, but Israel has killed more than 1,400 health workers in the last 22 months. Most, if not all, have been targeted deliberately in their hospitals, in their clinics, in their homes, with their families, in ambulances trying to reach the wounded. Currently, at least 360 of our doctors, nurses, health workers are detained in the same Israeli prisons the human rights groups all over the world are describing as torture camps. Several has literally been killed in detention because of medical neglect and torture, including Dr. Adnan El-Borsh. According to the World Health Organization, 94% of hospitals in Gaza have been damaged or destroyed. This is deliberate. This is deliberate. Doctors perform operations without anesthesia, turn critically wounded children, patients away simply because there is no space and no medicine or equipment to treat. This is deliberate. This is genocide. This is extermination. This is annihilation. That has been going on for 650 days. And I have to ask, where is international law? Where are the governments? Where are the governments that have been saying they are committed to international law, to our universal values? How can such barbarity be allowed to go on so long and so openly? How can such barbarity be defended? And how can anyone defend this conduct and not be complicit? So my friends, the world has already failed to prevent a genocide. It is now failing to end it. There is nowhere to hide. We know those who are enabling genocide. And for this, we will pursue every venue of accountability and justice. And we need accountability and justice. But before that, yes, we need accountability and we need justice, and war criminals will be behind bars, and the arrest warrants of the ICC must be implemented, starting with Benjamin Netanyahu. But my friends, and in this endeavor, there are no voices more important than those of the health workers around the world, those who truly understand that extent and brutality of the crime of Israel that is committing every single day. Your efforts, all of you, Dr. Omar and health workers, your solidarity, your activism, and your humanity mark you out. And you are not alone. Millions around the world are protesting this savagery. I just came back from the National March in London, and again, tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, millions around the world are demanding justice for Palestine. They will not relent. We will not relent. And we, the Palestinian people, will not stop. Together, we will reach a crescendo. Together, we will reach a crescendo. A crescendo so loud, every government, everywhere, including the UK government, will take notice of our action. Because amid this criminal slaughter, something is stirring. Something is stirring. Something deep with us is waking. Something that will not be denied. That is our humanity. That is our love. That is our voice. That is our solidarity. And there is a mass movement for Palestinian rights and justice that is gaining traction all over the world. This movement cannot be turned away, my friend, and cannot be turned around. This movement has already gained irreversible momentum. This movement will not only result in a free Palestine, it will result in a better world. And for your part, all of you and each one of you, for your part in this, on behalf of the Palestinian people, I want to thank you. Thank you very much for this movement, for this energy, for going ahead. And I want to end a message from the heart, a message from Gaza, and a message for Gaza and for Palestine. The message from Gaza is this: I am I was born in Rafah. I was raised in Rafah. I live in Rafah most of my life. And you may have heard of the plans to build, between parentheses, the most human concentration camp in Rafah. Let me tell you, if I know our people in Rafah, they will not allow for a concentration camp to be built on the ruins of their city. And I know the people of Rafah very well. They will resist. They will stand tall. They will rise again. They will rebuild the city. We will rebuild it with them. We will rebuild Gaza. We will rebuild Jenin. We will rebuild Tulkarem. And the message for Gaza, despite the bleak situation, despite the most horrific mass murder, mass destruction, mass starvation, our people are not alone. They have you, and they have the millions of people like you, and like the anti-apartheid movement of the 80s, like South Africa was freed, like Nelson Mandela was freed. Palestine will be free. Free, free Palestine. Thank you.